So, as most of you know, this is a new channel. So I've been trying to publish it, advertise it, and all that stuff. So I got a couple of people actually, not just one, but I've had more than one person has asked me if I can hack into their Facebook account, because apparently their Facebook has been hacked, or Facebook, Instagram, all the social media stuff. So yeah, they've asked me if I can just hack into it, as though there's some magic button that you can just push and suddenly you're hacked into Facebook. So I spent a little bit of time today. Also, one of the people did mention that there's people on Facebook who say they can hack into Facebook accounts, which is brilliant. If they can do that, good on them. But I then told them that that's potentially a scam. In fact, I'm 100% sure it is a scam. And I just thought I'd do this video just to explain a few little bits and pieces. So, Facebook, Instagram, Microsoft, all the large corporations out there are secure. They're vulnerable to zero-day exploits. So they're vulnerable to exploits that have never been found before by hackers who are not on Facebook. A hacker that can hack into Facebook's not going to advertise that on Facebook. And it takes weeks, months, years of discovery and information gathering to find a zero-day exploit. So I posted on a popular group on Facebook, which was called Hacking, Cracking, Tracking and Cybersecurity. So they must know what they're talking about. And it's got 53,500 members. And I posted on there and I said, can someone hack into my hacked Instagram account, please? I need it back. And I did that just so that I could show you the amount of scammers that are on there who claim that they can hack into my Instagram account and get it back for me. And I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. I quite enjoyed talking to some of them. Some of them, there was one or two. It was one is really annoying. Another one who I started to feel like I had a connection with. He was gave me a bit of information. Then he found out what I did for a living, and then he turned the other way. But what I'm trying to say is, if you have your Facebook account hacked, Instagram, Microsoft account, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, whatever you have, all of the big ones, if someone approaches you and says that they can hack it back for you, it's rubbish. Honestly, it's complete bullshit. Don't listen to them. It's a scam. It's not like that. It's not something that you can just click a button or type a few commands in and suddenly you've hacked into Facebook. Okay, it's just don't believe it. What they say is that they need you to purchase the software that they need to hack into it. One of them, I'll try and find a message and I'll show you. One of them even said to me that they purchase a program called Intruder. And Intruder is a vulnerability scanner. So first of all, the amount of money that he's requesting was nothing similar to what Intruder actually asked for. And what's he going to do? Run a vulnerability scanner against Facebook? I mean, it's honestly, it's insulting, some of the stuff that you see, some of the replies I had. So, long story short, the average person that you find on Facebook that says that they can hack into Facebook can't. I promise you, they cannot hack into Facebook. They cannot get your account back. Your best opportunity at getting your account back is by messaging and contacting Facebook themselves. And there's a 99% chance they won't do anything because they don't really care. So the question you have might be, how did someone get into your account? Well, a lot of account hacks nowadays is social engineering in a roundabout way, either indirect or direct. It's social engineering. That's the easiest way. So if someone wants to hack into someone's account, it's much easier to hack the person who owns the account than it is to hack Facebook. So what's probably happened is somebody has, so let's say John, good old John, we like John, so let's say John's got a Facebook account, but he also likes downloading illegal movies, movies that you can get for nothing off a torrent site. So he's downloaded a film which contains a keylogger, let's say, because whoever uploaded the video, he also installed a keylogger into it. So he's downloaded that, he's watched the movie, it's a really good movie, really good film, he's happy with it. But what he doesn't know is in the background, that's installed a keylogger. So now when he goes on his browser and he logs into Facebook, that keylogger has recorded his username, his password, sent it to the hacker. The hacker now has his Facebook account. It doesn't even necessarily need to be directly Facebook. People nowadays will use the same password for all of their accounts because they're too lazy to set up a password manager or to remember their other accounts or write them down. So they could have even just logged into perhaps their email address, and that happens to have the same password as their Facebook account. So then they've just logged into their Facebook account, and that's it. They're in. So it's that, that's the way. But obviously, if a hacker's smart enough to do that and cunning enough to do that, if you want your Facebook account back, it's going to be very difficult for you to social engineer a hacker. It's possible, nothing's impossible, but you'd like to think if a hacker has social engineered their way into an account, that they'd be smart enough to not fall for that. But, people are stupid out there, so we'll see. So anyway, I've got this. So this is my Facebook, my personal Facebook. So if anyone wants to add me, probably not going to accept, but, there you go. So this is the hacking, cracking, tracking and cybersecurity. 53,500 members. Be hacker, be secure. They've got these masks on, so they must be genuine. So anyway, this is my post. Can someone hack into my hacked Instagram account, please? I need it back. You can see that I have 24 likes and I have 107 comments from caring people who want to help me get my account back. So let's go through some of them, shall we? And I can assure you they are all scammers and all rubbish. Jack Crawley, good old Jack. So he sort of literally tried every step without none working and to offend Dwayne Anderson, who finally did mine. Good old Dwayne. And they all follow the same sort of thing. You can inbox me right now. Inbox now. Another bloke on Instagram. Bear in mind I've had my Instagram account hacked. They want me to contact them on Instagram. Okay. Another load of rubbish here. When was it hacked? Juliet. I didn't actually bother replying to Juliet because it's irrelevant really when it was hacked. You can contact Luton Hack Pro on Instagram. Goodness me, they've got a lot of. Which one do I click on? Don't know. Anyway, Tender Hack. He must be genuine because his profile picture is no scam zone, so I don't think he's going to scam me. There's a lot of sarcasm in this chat, by the way. Apparently John knows, John, our example, good old John. Apparently he knows how I feel. He's been in this situation before and he's contacted Dramo Tools, anyone that spells tools with a Z knows what they want about. Inbox, blah, blah, blah. So you can sort of see, what's going on. They follow a very similar thing. Jack's replied again because I probably didn't reply the first time. He even edited his message. Can I see what he edited? No, okay, that's a shame. Inbox messaged me. Basically they're just, inbox. Why am I inboxing? Why can't you tell me how you do it on here? So I'm not going to go through all 107 messages, but you get the rough idea. So I'm going to have a little look through some of the messages. So Nathaniel's quite annoying if I'm honest. See all in Messenger. Yeah, there we go. Good old Nathaniel. So I messaged him saying, can you help me get my account back, please? He put, yes, that's my job. So, that's his job. apparently. He hacks into people's Instagram and Facebook accounts. Now, I put, nice, how do you do it, please? Just, as a wandering individual, and you put, calm down, okay, as though I was coming across aggressive. I don't really know. Write down the account details to begin decrypting. Now, that's an interesting word. I don't know what he's going to decrypt. So this is actually genuinely an Instagram account I had a while ago, which I don't use anymore, so I just thought I'd give it to him. I mean, this whole conversation goes nowhere, to be honest, and just like most of them, he's asked my username. They all seem to ask where I came from, which I thought was a bit weird, because I come from the UK. They're going to charge me more. I don't know. If I came from somewhere else, would they charge me a different amount? Apparently, it's going to take 72 hours to get my account back, and it's going to cost me $80. So then I asked, can I pay it after I get my account back? It's not a free service. That'd be silly. And then I asked, how am I going to know you're not going to scam me? And he says this is his job. So I can trust him because this is his job. His job is a scammer. Now, can you show me testimonials? So he asked if I'm on Instagram. I've had my account hacked, so obviously I'm not. But we'll go on it anyway. This is it. This is literally it. It's got 4 posts. He's got a lot of followers. I'll give him that. He's got 16,000 followers, but it doesn't mean he's genuine. So that was just completely pointless. Then he kept on and on. He just won't leave me alone. He's tried calling me a number of times. He's desperate basically. Hello, Mr. Richard. My last name's Saunders, so it'd be hello, Mr. Saunders, but okay. Now this bloke is interesting. Isma I had a good chat with. This is the bloke I felt like I was starting to have a connection with. So I sent him the same message originally, but when was it hacked? I put last week, which is obviously a load of rubbish because it's not been hacked. Facebook account, no. I put in the original post that it was an Instagram account. Now, he's going to explain. That's nice of him. He's going to explain how he gets my account back. The only possible and fast way of recovering the account is password bypass method. Why didn't I think of that? We get it software and bypass the password back into your Gmail account as OTP. Don't know if you get my point. I don't get his point. So I asked what OTP is. One-time password. It is a code sent for recovery of account. But since your number in Gmail has been changed, the hacker will be the one to receive the code. Yeah, okay. So in this case, we can get a software to bypass it, so you will receive the code instead. So I said, he's smart and all that, and I just said, can you do this? Yeah, he's done it loads of times, but unfortunately the software is not free, so I asked him if I can buy that after he gets it back, and he told me how it works. I've got to pay for it, and he uses the software, I get the code. But then after I get my account back, I've got to pay him a further $20. Depends on client's capabilities. I literally have no idea what that means. It's a set fee. I want my account back. How much you charge? What capabilities are there? So the interesting thing is, out of all this conversation, bear in mind he said here that, so in this case we will get a software to bypass it, so you will receive it instead. He didn't ask me anything. He didn't ask for my phone number, for an email address to send it to. I don't know how I'm meant to receive this code. So anyway, so I asked him what the name of the software is that he uses, and he said we call it Spool Tools. Though that's not the professional name. Now, if you're not trying to hide something, and it genuinely does take a lot of knowledge to use, just literally tell me the name. But he wouldn't do. So yeah, PayPal, blah blah blah. I don't know. I asked him if he can teach me how to hack because I'm quite interested. Apparently, it's not something I can learn in 3 to 6 months. Yeah, I agree, but you get good basics after 3 to 6 months, depending on how much time you put in. With the software, you can't use it unless you are an IT student or a hacker. Now, that's 2 very specific things. What about anything in between? You know, an IT student is one end of it and a hacker's the other end, but okay. Teaching it online will be a waste of time. You can either look for a certified hacker in the UK to teach you, yeah, because they're everywhere, or I can help you get one. Okay, well that's interesting. So he's got contacts in the UK that he can reach out to teach me. Good. So he also wants me to send the money as a friend or family so that I can't then use PayPal to get my money back. Interesting. Apparently it took him 2 years to learn all the aspects of hacking, which is bullshit because it takes longer than 2 years. It was never ending. So I asked him if he can code. Yeah, he can. Okay. So put what languages does he know? Change the subject. There are other aspects of hacking where I mean, I didn't ask for this, you know. Yeah, I mean, this is, so far out of everything he's said, this is the one true fact that he's actually said. So I then asked him again if he knows coding. He sent me a load of this bullshit as well. Interesting that Python's not in there. So I asked him if he would teach me if I paid him. Blah blah blah. You can see all this. So anyway, so I went quiet after I told him £2,000 to teach me. I went quiet. So then he said, "You never talked about your work." So I told him. I said, "I'm a full-time employed penetration tester for a company." You still working there? So I said, yes. He put, that's cool. So how do you go about your Instagram recovery process? So as to know my schedules, I put, we don't. I work for a company whose clients are large corporations. I know this is a scam. Along with all the other comments I had, I was just interested to follow the scam. He's obviously confused because it's not a scam, is it? So I said there's no software, you know, to hack into it. So then he put, then how was your account hacked? Which I covered in the last thing I spoke about, which was social engineering. You know, that's typically how someone would hack my account, or I've used the same password in on another website where that's been exploited, and perhaps, you know, the hackers have got hold of the contents of the user's database on another website that I'm part of, and I've used the same account on Facebook, so they've just tried their luck and tried it. You know, chances are they've not directly hacked Instagram or Facebook. It's either social engineering or they've hacked into a less secure site, and I've used the same password. So I didn't even reply to that, and he sent me another message. Well, that's based on your beliefs. Maybe you've chosen to sacrifice your account. Good luck. So then I put, well, my account obviously hasn't been hacked. I was trying to scam you for $25 or whatever. Cool. Right, brilliant. I hope the hacker will release your account soon. Well, he's obviously not read what I've said because I said it hasn't been hacked. This one got a little bit arsey when I said, you know, people fall for this scam. This is a very, you know, similar sort of thing. This one's quite interesting actually, because apparently this bloke, so what he does, he doesn't hack into Facebook. He works alongside Facebook. Where is it? Oh yeah, so I assure you, I'll get it done. You know, I'll be in contact with Facebook server for direct and immediate access to your account. I mean, honestly, it's just a joke. It's just insulting. So I put, you know, how do you contact Facebook server? I have access to them. I just send your details to them and they give me access to your account. So do you hack into the server or do you message them? He said he doesn't hack into them, he messages them. So he just messages Facebook casually. You know, he's probably got Facebook on speed dial. I don't actually know what to say. You know, it's shocking that people do actually fall for this. So how come I can't ask for them? I don't have access, basically. You know, I'm not God. I'm not up there with Facebook. And so he got a bit suspicious as to why I asked so many questions. Then I said, he asked if I had any more question or what my choice was. So I said, yeah, I got one more question. Do people actually fall for this scam? What do you mean? And I just put, you know what I mean. This unsent message was me actually saying bye, but I spelt bye wrong, so I deleted it. And so then he just ended up like this. I wasted his time. Yep, okay. How could you think of such, as though I offended him so much, to think of the people that he's probably scammed. Yeah, I've wasted his time. Anyway, that was that. He's not replied. Couldn't be bothered to reply. Kevin Mitnick, who is world's most famous hacker, who now works for the government, also replied to me. So I felt like I could trust him. I'm not going to go through that because it's the same sort of rubbish. Oh, this one was interesting. I like this. James Melody. Yeah, good. So, very similar thing to all the others. Oh yeah, this one. This confused me, right? Because he said here, I'm going to give you a free service because I'm from a hacking company. We give free services, but you have to pay for the tools. Okay, cool. I'm not going to ask for payment in advance, but it's $50 for the tools. And then I put, can I pay at the end when I've had my account? Why? Because you said so, and I quoted what he said here. I mean, I'm not going to ask for advance payment. I'll get it done with my money. I'll get it done with my money. Then you'll pay before you get your account. So yeah, he's asking for advance payment basically. She's trying to trick me into it. He asked for my password, my previous password, which is most probably him trying to hack my accounts, because he doesn't need to know my previous password. I've been hacked, my password's changed. What difference does it make what my last password is? So I gave him some made up thing. So no doubt he's probably tried that in multiple different things. He tried it against this account as well. And yeah, I like this. So he put, hold on a while. He put, hey bro, because I'm good pals with him. And then he's got this. I mean, what the fuck is this? Honestly, it's a swirling image with a load of rubbish written here. I've seen this lots and lots of times because I do like to play with scammers quite a bit, and they all seem to send this sort of rough layout. It's just, it's funny. Anyway, that's that. Apparently he's got a little problem, so I'm sure as a hacker he'll sort it out. What else do we have? There was another one. Let me try and find it because I don't really want you going through. Oh yeah, this bloke wants $100, but he assures me it's going to be a perfect job and done within 20 minutes. That is efficient. He can hack into Facebook in 20 minutes. That's something. So. Oh no, this was last month. Oh okay, yeah. Well, I did a few to be fair. Right, let me just pause it because I need to find a certain message, but I don't want you seeing all my personal messages. Found it, and I'm quite upset that he's deleted the messages. So this is Kevin Mitnick, funny enough, and I'd expect more from Kevin Mitnick. But anyway, he sent me a picture which was very similar to the video that I showed you from James. This here, except Kevin, when he had it. Kevin had this. He had it up here, and the logo was Facebook. It was a Facebook logo. So I messaged him and I said, I said, why does it have the Facebook logo? So you can see, he sent me a picture and then he deleted it. The job is on good progress. So I said, why does it have the Facebook logo when it's an Instagram account? He just replied saying yes. Okay, brilliant. So then I asked it again, and he said because the Instagram is linked to a Facebook account. Okay, that's good comeback. Then he sent me another picture. Oh, was it this one? Yeah, he said it was this one, and it was the same picture, but he changed it to Instagram rather than the Facebook logo. Oh, and then he said that he's going to contact Intruder. And this is the picture of Intruder. So I'm just going to message him back and say, hey, how come you deleted the messages? You know, I mean, some people might think I'm being harsh with this, but they're out to scam people. There are probably a lot of people who do fall for this because they don't know any different. So yeah, that's it. That was the point in this video. So just it was a little rant, and you need to just bear in mind that if you do lose your Facebook account, Instagram account, any account, if someone says that they can get it back, they can't. Especially if they want to charge you for it first. You know, you can keep your any account you can keep secure by using different passwords. So use different passwords for different accounts. Use a password manager. I use KeePass, KeePass. It will automatically generate passwords for you to use if you wish. You can keep as many account passwords in there as you like, and you just use one single password to log into that. And it's an app that you download. It's much better, much safer. So you use that to try to not get hacked in the first place. But I can't believe the front of some of these people. You know, how they I've got so much tenacity to think that people will fall for it, and I'm assuming people do. You know, so for those of you that are out there who do want, you know, their Facebook account back, it's not that easy. It's not like what you see in the movies where they just click a button and type a few things in, and boom, that's it. You know, if you watch Mr. Robot, which I hated if I'm honest, but if you watch Mr. Robot and you know you see him wanting to hack into someone, and he managed to hack into every single social media account of anyone he wants to, that's just not, it's not going to happen, you know, unless you use a stupidly simple password that is related to your dog, and the hacker knows that you've got a dog and the name of the dog, you know, that's it. If Facebook was that easy, if hacking Facebook was something that you could just click a button or type in a few commands to, everyone would be doing it. You know, and you get these people who just assume that they want to hack their Facebook account, so they think that they can just study for a day or two, and boom, that's it. They can hack into Facebook. You know, it's not. I work as a pen tester full time, but there's a lot of people, a lot of pen testers out there who know a huge amount more than I do. They're a lot smarter than I am. Don't disrespect them, because they know what they're talking about, and you know they put a lot of work, a lot of effort into building tools, into finding vulnerabilities and zero-day exploits, so that pen testers can actually use those to pen test websites and networks and security and systems. So don't assume that you're going to sit there and learn how to hack into Facebook in a few days or a few weeks or a few months or even a few years. It will take a long time. So yeah, that's the end of this rant of a video. I've been banging on now for 29 minutes. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, and might even maybe stop a few of you from being scammed. Who knows? Bye.